Are you struggling to retrieve user and claim details from your MongoDB? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common issue that many developers face when working with MongoDB and Java. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when your code doesn't work as expected, especially when you're trying to get user details along with their claims. This is a common hurdle for many developers. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked how to retrieve a user and their claim details in a straightforward way using MongoDB. They provided their MongoDB structure and mentioned encountering an error when trying to fetch the data. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the issue here? The user is trying to use a method to find a user by name, but they're running into a conversion error. This often happens when the data types in your MongoDB don't match what your Java code expects. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear solution to this problem and a better understanding of how to work with MongoDB in your Java applications. To achieve the desired functionality, the user should modify the method to fetch both user and claim details in a single query. This can be done using Spring Data MongoDB's capabilities. Next, the user should annotate this method with the appropriate query annotation. This will allow the method to retrieve the user along with their claims in one go. After updating the method, the user can call this new method to retrieve the user and their claims. This will return a user object that includes the claim details directly. Finally, the user should ensure that the claim class is properly set up to handle the data returned from the database. This includes having the necessary fields and annotations. Fun fact, did you know that MongoDB was originally developed for a project that needed to handle large amounts of data quickly? It's come a long way since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user is to avoid separating the claim class into its own document. They recommend using the @dbref annotation directly in the user class to link claims. This method allows you to maintain a more MongoDB-friendly structure. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative approach suggested by a user is to use rel-mongo instead of @dbref. This library offers a powerful way to manage relationships in MongoDB. In this case, you can define a one-to-many relationship using the one-to-many annotation. Here's a pro tip. Always ensure that your data types in MongoDB match what your application expects. This simple check can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to retrieve both user and claim details seamlessly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on working with MongoDB and Java.